wasting time, I've already introduced you as Karim. Can you introduce yourself further and tell us a bit about your experience in the blockchain and your background as well?
Yeah, sure. I'm Karim Shaib. I'm the CEO of the platform called Web3Intelligence.com. And this is a platform which is providing a bunch of infrastructure and super apps. And today we're going to speak about Dopamine, not Dopamine. It's not a mining app, it's Dopamine. It's a super app that power every innovation in the Web3 space. And hopefully today I will be able to show you what Dopamine is all about, what is the usage of the DOP token inside the Dopamine ecosystem, and really show you like in depth the functionality of the app and how you can use the app in order to ride the bull market and make as much money as possible with super cool functionality. My background, I'm an engineer, more than 25 years in deep finance, working for the biggest bank, Credit Suisse, UBS, Dutch Bank, IBM, Microsoft, and so on. In 2013, I started deeply into the cryptography, taking care of private key management for big banks. 2017 to 19, I've been building the infrastructure that the banks are using in order to manage digital assets, Bitcoin, Ethereum, digitalization of shares at Avaloq, which is like the leader core banking system in the world. 2019, I joined as a chief crypto officer for a public blockchain working on interoperability with MPC, zero knowledge proof, a technology which is now used in the biggest bridges. And then I worked on real-time parsing of all the blockchain data, the Google of the blockchain, and creating a world standard in anti-money laundering, a solution which is unique in the world that serve big institutions, but that we have also encapsulated inside the app. So our goal building all this tool and infrastructure was always to bring all this power back to the users. That's why we have created this super app that really encapsulate every bit and pieces of technology that we have created. And yeah, that's it. Everything is powered by the DOP token that you can get right now on centralized exchange in Bitgate, Get.io, and MEXC. And buying this token, it's really a pure utility token that you get, you buy, you send to your Dopamine wallet, and then you consume this token in order to access super functionality that should help you to make the biggest return of investment using the technology instead of just speculating.
Okay, that's fine. I was gonna ask eventually what is the usage of the dope token, but if there are still other usages the dope token has, you can do it to share with us and tell us where can we get the dope token as well.
Yeah, sure. So in terms of usage, there is two parts of usage. There is the first part, which is retail based. That means like when you have the app, all the cool functionality that I'm going to show you, some of them, most of them are unlockable through the Dopamine token. So you buy the token in order to use it. It's different that most of the Web3 projects where you buy a token and you just sit down and speculate that perhaps the project is going to build something. Here is very different. You buy the token and you can use it immediately in order to access super cool functionality. And this functionality should bring you much more value than what you bought in token. The other part of the token is very special. It's more for businesses and Web3 entrepreneur. It's a licensing model. So when you buy the token, you can stake it and lock it. And as soon as you have stake and lock the token, you have access to the full source code and our infrastructure and APIs in order for you to build your business upon. And when I speak about businesses, it goes from banks, exchanges, hedge funds that want to access the world standard in anti-money laundering, as well as the real-time API that we have built for them. It's a very wide infrastructure, battle tested. We have 3.6 million users, which shows that the infrastructure is robust and battle tested and provides a value that every company in the Web3 space need right now.
Okay, that sounds good. So you spoke about do you call it the live trading challenge? Let's talk about the live trading challenge now. How
Yeah,
can
sure.
we participate in the live trading challenge because of those who are listening right now?
Yes, so we have created this live trading challenge in order to demonstrate the power of the functionality that we have. So it's free for everybody. So right now, all the people that are looking at this video can download the Dopamine app directly on Google Store, Apple Store. So quite easy. You go to your store, you search for Dopamine, it should pop up. And then this is this app. You download it on your phone And as soon as you have downloaded it, it will open directly and you will be able to see that. When you see this screen, which will be like the main screen of what we're going to look today, you click on enter and then you enter the competition. Now you are in the competition. You have a demo account with 100,000 of paper money, fake money, that you can trade as crazy, use the functionality and the signals to demonstrate the power of what you can do with it. As soon as you have entered the game, you will have the leaderboard, which is right now empty. And the best performer of this ranking competition right now are going to be rewarded by our host, some prize reward.
Okay,
So
that's
if you want, look, let's do a quick demonstration.
yes,
I
yes,
just
yes.
see there is like a trade right now on dot 7-minute time frame. I see a BNB 7-minute time frame also, big buys. You have always two lines. I don't know if you can see them. There is a yellow line, which is the ideal entry, and there is a blue line. Do you see that?
Yeah, yeah.
So when the blue line is on left side of the yellow line, that means that it's good to enter.
Okay.
When the blue line, which is the current price, moves past the ideal entry, this is where you should refrain yourself to enter. Yeah. So right now you see BNB, seems not bad. Blue line is on the left side. I just press on it, swipe it, and then my trade is placed. Right now the market is a bit floppy, and
Yeah.
I'm just demonstrating that on the 7 time frame. You know, it's more like for DJing and having fun.
Mm-hmm.
But the trade is already placed. If I want to close it, I just have to click on it and swipe it. You see, like I open the trade, a bit floppy, but I can close it, and I just close it in front of your eyes, and you see $283 done in 23 seconds.
Okay.
Not too bad, no?
Yeah. Looks good. Looks good, I must say. So
Yeah.
now that the app has been launched and is available, what are some of the next steps that you guys plan to take to ensure the best user experience for users?
Yeah. So I would say there is 2 parts that are like essential as we launch using only our current user base of 3.6 million users. We didn't do any big marketing and education. And now is for us a time to do actually marketing and education to really help people to understand what is the power of this functionality. You see, I just opened another trade just in front of you,
Yeah.
1,500. Yeah, you see,
Uh-huh.
1,594, you know. So of course it's paper money. Like here we're going to have fun. But when you're ready, when you understood exactly how this works, you connect directly to your exchanges with your API keys, and then you are able to use the power of the leverage trading directly with your exchanges. So the next step are right now onboarding of new PR agency, KOLs, YouTubers, everything related to marketing in order to really educate the people around the functionality. And that's why we are opening up all these trading challenges that are free, where people can come play with it, in order to learn. Like we do believe that playing is a good way to help people understand and learn. And this is a goal. We want people to learn, to really see how it works, that they can make their own experience and see for themselves if it brings value. I'm entering another trade. This one is a BTC. It might be a bit tricky, but let's see what happens. And that's the main goal: education, marketing, onboarding of influencers that can really help us scale the messages.
All right. That's okay. So to the listeners, for the benefit of the listeners who are currently listening, what are some of the ways that they can get involved with dopamine?
It's quite easy. Like the first thing is to download the app. So just go into your Play Store, Apple Store, and Android. You download the app. From the app, you will see the access to our social, Telegram, Twitter. Then the second step is to go to the centralized exchange, Gate, Bitgate, and MEXC, buy some DOP token, and send it to your wallet. And then activate the function that I'm going to demonstrate right now. We just saw like the most basic function, which is the trim package. But if you don't mind, I'm going to show you a bit more of what the dopamine is all about, because it covers every field, every aspect of Web3.
Okay, that's okay. So let's take a few questions now from some of the questions we've got on our Twitter page as regards dopamine. To those who just joined us, we are currently on an AMA with Dopamine, and we've got Karim, who is the CEO at Dopamine, showing us how to make use of the app. Now, let's still talk deeper about Dopamine itself. So, one of the questions we've got from Twitter about Dopamine is the security status. How secured is the app? Since it deals with phones, users like to be very careful, and security as well is a very sensitive topic. So, how secured is the app for users and investors?
Yeah, it's a very important question. So there is two aspects for this question. The first aspect is even if people don't know us, they already trust us because they are. Lucy, Martin,
Yeah,
the
it
trailer
says your
open in
TP
front of
is
you.
matched.
Bam! $2,206. I didn't have to do nothing. The take profit of the position I took in front of you on the BTC trade just matched. So you see right
Wow.
now, like, yeah, you see, like I did three positive trade. So it's a 100% hit rate for the moment. Of course, sometimes it doesn't work 100%, but it's if you found something better, let me know. I will say it like this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And for the security, even if you don't know us right now, like you are intrinsically trusting us already. Like whatever banks you are using, the technology that the banks is using has been developed when we were working there. At the core banking system. So if you are like in BVH, SBC, Gazprom, like more than 300 banks, this is the technology that you have in the core banking system. So you already implicitly trust us, even if you didn't know that we were developing it. And the other aspect of it is like really like the fact that we are in the market since 2015, that we have 3.6 million users, that right now like everything has been running fine, and most importantly, our technology is self-custodian. So you guys are responsible yourself for the security because you have all your private key on your phone. You are the owner of your fund. Nothing is managed by us. Even the API that are here to connect your exchanges, they are just stored on your phone. So you are really like the owner of your wealth.
Okay, so that means you are taking sole custody of your assets.
Yes,
I
100%.
think.
Like we don't want to have this responsibility. That's too much responsibility for
All
3.6
right.
million users.
All right. That's okay. So this next one from Twitter now is about some of the competitive edges or some of the most confident features of this trading platform, Dopamine, that you feel so confident about. Can you tell us, and what makes you think it's going to give you a competitive edge over others out there in the space?
Yeah. Look, Martin, I hope you're ready. We're going to get through it. And let me ask you first a question, Martin. What are the apps that you are using on your phone regarding to crypto?
Well, we all use Binance. Binance is the most largest crypto
Binance.
exchange. So,
Yes.
aside Binance, I make use of Bybit, Trust Wallet, and a few others.
So Binance, Bybit, Trust Wallet, a few others. What do you use also for pricing apps?
I use CoinGecko, I use CoinMarketCap, and majorly those two.
Yeah. So how many apps do you have right now on your phone that are crypto related?
It's quite much. If I'm gonna count, I think it should be up to 10.
Yeah. So let's take all of them, put them together. Let's check it. And this is what we did. This is what you have in the app. So let me drive you
Okay,
through.
so
So
are you trying to tell us now that all those apps are what you combine into dopamine?
yeah, 100%.
Okay, go on.
Plus, like they are fully agnostic. That means that we don't have any competition because basically we build upon all the builders. It's if you see like Elon Musk is building a super app, with Twitter. He's really building a super app. You can do streaming. He's going to bind eToro. He's asking for licensing in 2 different states in the US. And it's really like meant to be a super app. And users in average in Twitter are spending like 5.5 hours per month.
Uh-huh.
Right now in Dopamine, our users are spending 2.5 hours already. And we're a small team, we are not as huge as X, in Twitter. 2.5 hours already inside the app, and the app has really everything. So as you can see, from here, you can manage all your exchanges, and we are adding more exchanges on top of it. So you can manage them in a sense that you can open a trade on your desktop. And then if you are going somewhere, you take your app, and from here, you can control all your trade, really. Like, so you're able to manage all your centralized exchanges. But from here, you can also manage all your wallets. So at the top, 884, that's all the assets that are like in this seven wallets. And I can connect much more. Like I have other phones with 40 wallets, and you can manage all your assets through all your different wallets, through all the different blockchain, and manage all these funds, directly. So you manage all your centralized exchange, all your wallets, and you see we have an A plus score here. Do you see the A plus?
Yeah, yeah.
This A plus is a world standard in anti-money laundering that we built for banks and for exchanges. It gives you the information to know how clean your wallet is. If you start dealing with some scammy protocol and these kind of things, it's going to give you like a bad risk score, which will be like a C minus. So A plus to C minus. And you can always verify that your wallet and your fund are clean. And why you want to keep your fund clean? If at some point you want to cash out, or if the regulator want to check, you want to show that you stay compliant in terms of anti-money laundering. It's a technology which is very unique. It go fetch all the AML results, aggregate that, standardize that, and provide for incumbents operational risk reduction, because if one provider falls down, you still have the other providers, but it also shows the regulators that you have been doing a thorough due diligence by checking all the results and not just one provider, Like, for example, Binance, they are using 3 providers, instead of just one, they are using already 3. But there are, I would say, like 15 providers in the world, and our technology, which is open source for the holder of the dopamine license, the DOP token, they have access to the source code, and they are able to connect to all the different AML providers. So you have that standard in the wallet. We decided to bring this technology to the people because we want them to take in their hand the shaping of the compliance framework. Regulator or government. I don't know. In Nigeria, for example, I don't know how strong and how qualified the regulator is. Perhaps they are a bit lagging, and we do believe that the people are the ones that will be able to shape the compliance and the regulatory framework. At the end of
Sure.
the day, Martin, like perhaps, I don't know, when the compliance framework will be like deployed, you say like me, I don't want to do businesses with companies that are producing arms, weapons, or you don't want to deal with companies that are like doing maltreatment for animals or these kind of things. All this data is available on the blockchain, and you can create your own engine and become kind of like a compliance company and really provide this course to the rest of the people that have the same beliefs than you. So that said, you also have other cool stuff like the sell hold button. Did it happen, Martin, that how many tokens do you have, like altcoins in your wallet? Do you have a lot or just a few?
Oh, well, I hold just a few, and I have some others that are yet to be listed. I
Yeah.
majorly hold BNB, Sol, and some other coins.
Yes. But when you have like the other ones that are going to be listed and everything, like sometimes you see some drops from Bitcoin price. Bitcoin
Yeah,
drops, for example, 10%, and then you see your altcoins like melting, no?
sure. Bitcoin seems to be the king. When
Yes.
Bitcoin moves, all others move. And when Bitcoin drops, all others drop as well.
What do you do when Bitcoin is dropping and you see your altcoin melting? Do you look at them and you're like feeling like, or you do
Oh
say
well,
like,
I am much of a holder. I don't trade. I hold. So well, if it melts, probably later it's still gonna come up.
okay, so you see, this is like a decision that you take, which is perfectly fine, but it's mainly due from our experiences to, I would say, the cumbersomeness of going in stablecoin at the same time. Like because you say, oh, Bitcoin is dropping. If I will have one button click and I could click it and it will put all my altcoins right now in stablecoin, I will wait for the drop to finish and then I will buy back with the same percentage, correct?
Yeah, correct.
So look, sell all button. It goes here, it goes through all your wallets, all your networks, and then it will tell you what are the assets that you have that you can liquidate. You can select all of them or just a few. And then you can say, yep, I want to go to USDC or USDT, and it will liquidate your position, put you in stablecoin. You can wait for the drop to finish. And when it's finished, you can click on redeploy, and it will buy back with the same percentage. That's mean like if, let's say, Bitcoin drop 10%, your altcoin drop 30%, the drop is finished, you redeploy, and then you got 30% more tokens. So
So
you
that's
can make money.
that's more of like future trading.
No. It's a spot. It goes spot. So it takes
Still
your
spot
coins.
trading.
Yes.
Okay.
So it goes basically like on-chain using best execution engine like Paraswap. It converts all your tokens directly to stablecoin. And then when you finish, bam, redeploy. And then you buy by the same allocations percentage. So basically you did 30% on the drop, and then it's a way for you to make money even when the market is dropping.
Yeah.
Bring That's cool,
I
no?
think it's a really cool feature. It's a really cool feature.
Thanks so
It
much,
is.
Martin.
So
Now, yeah,
go on,
please.
go on.
You see, like you have the send, receive, the swap with best execution engine that tell you always the best price in order to swap across all the blockchain. Again, everything is self-custodian for you. You have then the market's prices. Here again, you can see like all your wallets with the amount of money, how much have been performing, what are the assets inside. But you can also create folders, of narrative. Let's say now you are in the meme coin, you create a favorite folders with all your meme coin. You're able to share that with your friends. It manages everything. Then you have like all the bubbles and a bunch of like cards that you can check. Like on the bubbles, you can also go inside the bubbles to see like what is like the best coin. You can put also animation to see how they have been reacting, to see the evolution on the market in real time. So you can definitely have access to that. Some people really like that. And then you have like also this coin very smooth. Like if you have a recent phone, like you will see like it's really quick. You have like alerts. You can put all your alerts. You can get the coin that are the most performing, the coin that are dumping, always with a sleek design, because like the user interface, we wanted to get something very sexy. NFTs, traditional data, sometimes S&P 500 or NASDAQ results are impacting the crypto market, like gold and everything. So you have S&P, commodities, Dow Jones. And then if you look at the roadmap, meant to be roadmap because we always adapt depending on the community and the market. The next step for us is connect like with all the banks, that you can open your bank account directly in a compliant way in order to get your foot into the legacy system. And because we have the anti-money laundering inside, IDO platforms integrated with regulated and compliant IDO platform where you can invest in the best new projects that are launching in a secure way, and real world assets where you can buy a piece of a real estate, of a company, everything which is RWA, which BlackRock has shown like a very strong interest. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna jump directly to another section, which is the media and fund section. In the media and fund section, you can see you have like a fully customizable dashboard where you can decide to put, for example, the videos at the top or the fear index or whatever you have. You can really like drag and drop inside the app and create the views that match what you need to see. You have all the YouTubers with video. Hey, Crypto. And you have all the videos translated in real time in your language. So let's say you are Chinese and you want to see what the guy in a written video is saying. You've got access to it. So let's say here, Kralo is doing a video and you want to see that in Vietnamese. You can do that. You have like a full summary to follow because most of the content is done now in English, Most of the content is done now in English, and there are a lot of people that want to jump into the crypto space and don't have like a proficient English level. And we want to really help them educate and get access to this information because they are very key relevant, As the same with podcast. so you can listen to your podcast.
Yeah, those are some really uh, awesome and cool features, I must say. It's really
And you see,
cool.
you can read all the news, everything.
Yeah, it's some really cool features, I
Thank
must
you
say.
so much, Martin. Martin, let me show you something. Sometimes, like you don't want to trade, you just want to have fun, no? You're a hodler, so sometimes you just want to have fun. So you can play games, like 2048 basketball. Let me show you. Retro game, I don't know if you know. Every time I'm shooting a Bitcoin, I'm getting some meme coin, baby doge right now in my wallet in real time. You can see? 4, 5, 6. Play to earn games. We also have other type of games that are like live NFT battles. So we distributed in the last 3 weeks 1.1 million NFTs. And we had players playing more than 600,000 NFT live battle. If Martin, your NFT is stronger than mine, you get my NFT. If my NFT is stronger than yours, I get your NFT. And at the end of the game, we have a ranking, and the guys which is leading the ranking board receive some airdrops from the low cap gems project that we are doing marketing for. So all that said, you have media, move to earn, like here, move to earn, play to earn, gaming, investment, full cross-blockchain wallet management, full management of all your sexes, everything inside the app. Yeah, and there are much more features that it's difficult to cover in a short EMA. But as said, the place that I like the most is this part, because this one we do believe is the one place that help users to make much more money. And if you don't mind, I'm going to show you. You just saw the shrimp.
Yeah.
We have people that have started like joining that are doing money. So you see, like Alex test has been wrecked, but the others are positive. Guys, keep on joining the trading competition. It's free. Then you learn how to use the functionality, and yeah, you're able to make money. If you win like the trading competition, you're gonna get money. So Martin, you see, the shrimp is just like the most basic aspect of our data science signals, but with your dope token, you can unlock shark, killer whale, and community. Let me show you what it is. I think it's going to blow your mind. So let me bring that. Shrimp is just 7 minutes, okay? Shark covers all the other time frame. So you have in the shark all the other time frames that you can filter at. So you have much more signals that are like also much more stable because they are like of larger time frame. It's really cool. So, yep, let me place another order. I might be able to get that. Up, did I catch it? Yep, I catch. Yep, I catch it. Bam. I just did another trade in front of you, $460, and it took me 5 seconds.
Oh.
So you have the shark, all the other time frame. You have the bots where you can see like all the signals coming. And if you are like a trading view kind of guy, you can bind and bring your signals inside the app. So if you're a PineScript developer or TradingView developer, you can bring your signals inside the app. And I'm going to show you how you can make money, not just on trading, but also on publishing trade. Let me show you that just in 5 seconds. Let me show you something also. You see this part? This one is crazy. So in the traditional finance, hedge funds are creating company basket. So Martin, do you know, like for example, when you're rich, you have access to some complex financial product. You can go to, for example, BlackRock or like a larger hedge fund, and you can say, I want to put that much money. Please, hedge fund, diversify my portfolio, invest in different company with different narrative. I just want to make more money out of this investment. And the hedge fund take your money and invest it in different assets. Yeah?
Yeah.
So what our AI data science make is like we are able to do the same on shorter time frame, like even on 1 week. Here you can see, for example, on this one, Friday the 5th, 184%. So less than a week, and it already performed 186%. You see? And let me show you how it works. Like this one, 284, 64%. It works like this. You press on it, you see there is 12 assets, and you say, I want to put $100. Let me first show you the assets that are inside. Up. So I didn't even don't have a need for myself to look at the asset, but there is Curve, Beyond Finance, Lido, LRC, 12 assets that are here. Some of the projects, I don't know them, but if my data science is saying it's cool, then I say, okay, I want to invest. I put $100. And then now the engine is taking the position in all of these assets for me. And you see, I'm already positive on all these assets. I just took it in front of you. And normally this is something that you let ride for a week, But you see, it's already like everything is already positive. And yeah, it takes care for you of everything. So like a hedge fund, but for crypto and with a shorter time frame of 1 week. So that we are very, very proud of it. We did backtesting on our solution, also on the bear market. And even on the bear market, the data show that it's able to take like 25 to 30% per week on a bear market, which is like crazy, And let me show you the last, but not the worst, which is the community package that, again, you unlock with the DOP token. The community package are trade that everybody here can publish. So if you have a community, Martin, you can create trade yourself. Let's say I create a new trade. What is a coin that you want, if you will be trading, like what is a coin that you think is going to perform? It could be a long-term trade, a short-term frame.
I think I would go for BNB.
Okay, so I'm going to take a BNB approach. Up. Are you going long, short?
Let's say long.
Long. What is a leverage? Like you're not a risky guy, no?
No. I don't do risks.
Okay. So let's put like a very low leverage, like 5x. Yeah?
Yeah, 5x.
Yeah. Now, what is the risk reward ratio? Like, are you really confident on the BNB?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So I will take the stop loss like it is. I will let it. So it will liquidate at 464, which is like quite far away. Take profit. How much do you think is going to pump the BNB?
Well, BNB has been doing well for some time now, though yet to beat the new all-time high. So let's say maybe 600 plus.
So 614, that was what was proposed. Is that okay for you, or do you want to change it?
Let's make it 620.
How much? 50?
620. 620.
620. Yes. So I have my trade, which is Martin's trade. And now what Martin can do is can publish the trade. And then he can say he's very confident about his signal. So he's going to say everybody that wants to buy his trade from the community, because he will be blind out, they have to pay $10, or $5. Or how much is this information from you? $1, $10, $100? What is this information, this trade that you just decided to create? Like, what is the value of it?
Let's put it at $5.
$5. Great. So $5. Now you're able to publish this trade with a bit of dope. So it will cost you like basically $4. And you publish this trade. Now let's say you have 50,000 users that follow and trust you, Martin, because you have a profile, you have your stats and everything.
Yeah.
So let's say you have 50,000 users that trust Martin and want to follow his trade. Then you receive directly to your wallet 250,000 just because you published one trade. And independently if the trade works or no, just because people wanted to know your insight. So we do believe that this feature unlock a lot of power for traders that have good results, help people that don't know about trading that can follow traders to generate money like this. And you see, like you just do one trade, perhaps you manage to sell it for 250,000 total, and then perhaps you're gonna be able to place, I don't know, 4 trades per day, 2 trades per day, 10 trades per day. Then you can do the math. This feature is basically us tokenizing trading. Like in our strengths, in our pocket, we have this framework that enables us to tokenize everything. And one of the things that we are tokenizing here is the trading. So we help people make money with these features. And you have the full control of what you want to do. So that's in a nutshell. You see, like you see the return of investment of the ETF I just took on
Yeah.
12 assets. I just did like 12%, and I want to close it. It's closing all the position in the background for me. I don't have to do anything, you know. Bam, that's it. I closed it, and I did 13%. You see, and you can see like all the profits of all the assets that are being made. So that's the technology that we have, and you see like look, uh, you see like everything is green since the beginning of the stream. You know, like you would expect a bit of red, you know, because it's very difficult to do 100% strike. But let's say we've got lucky. But I say like if you have something better, if you have something better, let me know. And this is for us very important, you know, now to start educating people. Since the beginning of the stream, I did 4.56% cumulated. Um, and yeah, like make your own opinion, use the functionality, and to unlock all this power for a week, it costs you like depending on the package, $10 or $20, you know, and you need to see for yourself, are these features and these functions helping you generate more money than the $20 or the $10 that you invested, you know? If not, then don't buy it, you know? We don't want you to lose money, you know? But if you see, yeah, I make more money with this education, then go run to the gate, Bitgate and MEXC, get your token, because this is something that you buy as a utility and you consume. You use it, you have it unlocked for 1 week, and if you like it, you want the next weeks to unlock it, and you want to keep buying the token, and you want to buy the token before the people, because as I said, like we just have a supply of total of 500 million, which covers retail plus businesses on the licensing. You know, like all this technology, as you can see, it's also very interesting for hedge funds and big institutions that, you know, wants to be able to invest having like cutting edge technology.
All right. These are some really cool features, I must say. So,
Thank you, Mark.
moving on now to the next question from it. It's about partnerships, but I think earlier while you were sharing your screen, I saw some of your partners. So, can you now tell us more about partnerships? What partnerships have you formed, and what partnerships are you currently working on as well?
Yeah. So, I mean, we have a lot of partnerships that we have built through the years that are going to be revealed, you know, like since 2015. So, like most of the companies in the crypto space are working directly or indirectly with us. In the last 3 weeks, we have helped more than, I think, 7 or 8 companies in the last 3 weeks to launch, you know, or prepare the launch. Gaming company, deep in projects, all of that is going to be revealed with to the community, you know, like step by step. Like we want to synchronize that with the marketing efforts and the onboarding of the YouTubers, but it's also customers, banks and exchange that we're going to reveal. You know, POC that we did with companies that if you will know, like you you will like very much. But hey, Michael, I hope you're good. We can show some of the POC that we did. Yeah, we're gonna reveal more and more and more, and keep onboarding projects. You know, most of the time the partners that we onboard come from our private sale participants rounds. You know, like we have more than 40 large VCs that each of them have 50 plus portfolio companies inside their investment strategy. And if you multiply that, that's more than 200 potential partners, you know, that are already like in connection with us or already working with us.
All right. That's okay. Sounds good. So, the next question from this user is about your future plans. Now that Dopamine is here, what future plans do you have, and what other technical innovations do you plan to bring in for users to get the best experience?
Yeah, so building as much knowledge material, you know, education regarding the features, because even if we have simplified everything to the max, you know, like you just have to check the two lines, a yellow and a blue. If the yellow is after the blue, then it's great. But if the blue have moved past the yellow, then don't enter. So creating material regarding that, getting as much YouTubers possible involved, um, all these YouTubers can really like leverage the community trading, can also leverage the competition. That's our goal. Plus press release, like basically starting now scaling our impact to the world community. You know, like we want to put this power in the hand of everybody. I don't know, like Martin, through the demo that we just did, like and the functionality that you saw, um, is that something that you would like to try and to see if it works for you?
So far so good. I think everything has been clear and interesting. So we can just move on.
So if you use it now and you test it and you see good results, is that something that you're gonna like recommend to people and also educate and show
Definitely,
them how you made it?
definitely, definitely.
So that's what we want to do. We want to really take people that are like smart, that are like interested, that really want to build their knowledge, give them these tools, get sure that they are really using it the best way possible for them, and make these people becoming like the ambassadors that they can really bring this technology to their friends, to their family, to everywhere or everybody around them, because this technology otherwise is just used by the biggest guys. And that's not the goal of crypto. The goal of crypto is really like to democratize the access to digital assets and reshape, like the wealth distribution around the world. And this is what we intend to do by providing this technology to your fingertips.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much for the answer to that question, and that ends that part. So, to those who are currently listening to us, we're currently on an AMA with Dopamine, and we've seen so many wonderful features from the app. So, do well to, as a reminder, if you've not joined Dopamine's Telegram group, do well to do that now. I'm currently on the Telegram group, and I've seen they have quite a huge number of active users. So do well to also solve the captcha code to show that you're not a bot so that you don't get kicked out. And also do well to join or follow on Twitter as well so that you can stay up to date with all the latest happenings. So we've picked some questions that I would still like to ask you because now
Sure.
this presentation is from a professional point of view and from those who know how to use crypto. So now let's assume a non-crypto user is interested in using dopamine. That's what this next question is about. Do you have maybe any tutorial videos or guide that can help such one to be able to navigate dopamine easily? That's what the next question is about.
Yeah, thank you, Martin, for asking this question. Short answer, yes. And I'm going to develop that. I just wanted to show you something about our stats.
Okay,
This
please
is
go on.
our retention rate of the app. Like normally like a mobile app has a retention rate when it's good. A good mobile app, has a retention rate after 5 weeks, which is between 15% and 20%. This is here you can see 54.8% after 5 weeks. So we have like a really good retention rate. And the active users in the last 30 days, 275,000. And you see population between 18 and 24, and then 25 to 44 people, age. And that means that the app seems like very complete and a bit tricky at first, but it's very sticky. Like when you get to use it, when you spend, like I would say, 10 minutes inside the app, then you start getting your place together. You know how to manage your wallets, you know how to check your coins, you know how to place trade, centralized or decentralized, and you know how to use all this functionality. Now, in terms of like education on this piece of the Dopamine app, we're going to create videos, and we started creating videos, but we also have in the community a lot of ambassadors that start knowing like really how to use it and are actually showing people how to use it and explain how to use it. We have infographics that explain the core. We're going to expand on that and have like as much YouTubers to show how they use and educate people. Now, if we take a step back from your question, if you have a person which is really non-crypto aware,
User.
doesn't have
Yeah.
any clue, yeah, we have created also another app which is for kids and elderly people, which take care of learning them the 12 word seed phrase. We do believe that the power of crypto is to be able to control your digital asset space by just knowing 12 words. And we have gamified this learning of 12 words, and you can give this app to a kid which is 5 years old. And after 3 minutes, he will know by heart his seed phrase. So this is something that we're going to also deploy through school programs. And if you have kids, or if you have like a nephew that are very little and you want to bring them into crypto space and understand the technology immediately, you just give them the app. You say like, hey, mate, you have 3 minutes to learn that. It's very funny and very easy to learn. And after 3 minutes, they will know the seed phrase. And basically, they will have the power of the full Web3 ecosystem inside their head, understanding that they can control NFTs, they can control money, pocket money, they can control everything. And this is something that has been lacking, in the space. Like a lot of people, they think, oh, crypto is complex. I need to recall my private key and blah, 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 and it's difficult. No, it's super easy. If you just think 12 words and that's it. I'm sure, Martin, you remember when you were like using the phone the first time, the first phone number, that there are phone numbers that you know by heart, no?
Sure.
Yeah. It's even easier when it's 12 words. 3 minutes it takes. And we have gamified that. So we are able to onboard like these people like this. And in this basic app, you're able to do Bitcoin and stablecoin only, but send, receive, and DCA. So you're able to say, I want to buy Bitcoin every week or every month for $10 or $20 or more. And it does that for you. And then you don't have to care. You control your seed phrase. You are able to send money, receive money, and do DCA. What do you want more for the beginner?
All right, that's okay. So, because of time now, let's lastly take one more question and prepare to wrap up because we do not have much time. So, this next question is about challenges. What challenges have you faced while developing dopamine, and how are you handling these challenges?
I could write a book about it. Martin, I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Yes. I said that's what the next question is about. What are the challenges you faced, and how do you plan to handle them?
We faced so many, Martin, so many challenges. Let me tell you, like first challenge is bringing and simplifying the complexity of very complex operation into like a very simple UI has been like already like one of the biggest challenges. But in the same time, it's a never-ending story. We are always optimizing, like the UI, UX experience to make it like as easy as possible. Then infrastructure, like in the previous bull market, we peaked at 1.5 million monthly active users. Like so much load on the infrastructure, we had to learn how to scale it quick and efficiently. Then, technology integration, because the app is fully agnostic. We are integrating every type of blockchain, every type of project, and all that is really challenging, and we did all that. What else? Community backlash also, like sometimes, like you have issues with the community that believe that, for example, we started with a dopamine, you said dopamine, which is not dopamine because mine is mining, and there are some country where mining is very important, and they get confused to understand like, oh no, it's not a mining app, it's a fucking crazy app that does everything. It's not a mining app. But if people are confused and they believe, oh, that does that, then they're like upset, and a backlash of communities, technology integration. So we have gone through 2 bear markets, so with technology changing, upgrades of networks, I think we saw a lot of them. And it's a never-ending story, like we keep on learning, we keep on staying close to the community to understand, okay, what are the requests that make sense? What are the requests that don't make sense? What are like is the vision still aligned with where the market is going? So there are so much, but that's very exciting. That's what the crypto space is all about. But we can see that the fruits of our hard work is paying. The whole market is going in the direction that we predicted when we built the system for the banks, which is a full migration of the legacy system to a free, open, decentralized system. All the banks, all the exchanges, all the companies don't have
All
any
right.
choice now to migrate.
Right, all right. Thank you. We had so much fun talking to you, and great job, by the way, I must say. Really great job. So, now, because of time, we will not be able to take any further questions. Let's have you wrap up now and give us some final closing words in the next few minutes.
Sure. So, what was the question? No question. You just want
Yes, no more
the
questions because we do not have time anymore. So, if others still got more questions, they'll definitely head over into your Telegram group. As this call ends in less than some few minutes. So, let's just
sure.
have you quickly wrap up and give us some final words.
Um, so for everybody that has been joining us during this session, if they saw some value in what we are building, if they want to try this cutting edge technology, I would invite them to download the app right now, participate into the trading competition, get involved into the community to learn how to use all the tools that we have created for you, and go get your DOP token in order to unlock the maximum of the features. The DOP token is available on the centralized exchange only right now, Gate, Bitgate, and MEXC, and use the token as a pure utility token to get access to these cool functions. And hopefully, these functions are helping you to make money. If it doesn't work for you, it's fine enough. We cannot please everybody. But if it does work for you and you feel like you are in a good shape and you are making good results during this bull market, that will mean the world for us. So share that with us and be part of our journey.
All right. Thank you so much. We wish you guys all the very best moving forward, and we'll continue to see how things turn out on your journey. Until some other time, do have a great day. Bye bye.
Thank you so much, Martin. Bye bye.